I've been growing Okinawa spinach for several years now and came to understand that many of my fellow gardeners weren't really aware of the plant, so I'd like to talk about it today. It's not really surprising if you're not aware of it because it's not one of the more popular plants in American gardening, but I really think it should be. The leaves have a red underside. It shows up really well in this harvest picture. And it is not really spinach. It is actually one of several cultivars of a plant named Gynura and is sometimes called cholesterol spinach because apparently it helps moderate cholesterol levels. Okinawa spinach is native to Southeast Asia and therefore quite tender. The estimates vary from zone 8 to zone 9, but I am in zone 7B and have successfully wintered it over in this position for 3 years with heavy mulch. However, it's time for me to move it because in that time, the lemongrass has become so well established it's crowding everything, and this year's peppadew plant overshadowed it, so I need to make some cuttings. And that is how I got it started to begin with cuttings bought from eBay, and how most people get it started. Cuttings are the way. Those in the terracotta pots have been sitting in their potting soil for about 2 weeks, and now I believe they have enough root to transplant into this indoor planter for the winter. So here they are going into the planter with the little roots you saw, and 10 days later, here they are again, and now I'm not very far from being able to harvest a few leaves. It's a fast grower, and its natural growth habit is to sprawl in a vine-like way. It doesn't climb, but it will become bushier if you harvest it frequently to eat. The day I did that huge harvest in order to save the leaves from the first frost, I also stripped the stems of the leaves to save them and used some of those stems as cuttings, even though they had almost no leaves left on them. 3 weeks later, they do have some leaves. They're pushing the lid off of themselves, and they have substantial roots ready to be planted. But you are wondering, is it any good? And actually, it's delicious. I think I like it better than classic spinach. It's just a touch sweeter, I would say, and has just a nice amount of crunch, whether used in stir fries, salads, or using the leaves like lettuce leaves on sandwiches.